Hey family, it's Sonia here. Listen, there's life in the word, so let's find it together, okay? Listen, today's topic is God hears you. God hears you, okay? We are in Genesis chapter 21 and we're going to verse 17. And in the ESV translation, it reads, "And God heard the voice of the boy, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, 'What troubles you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the boy where he is.'" All right, and this is interesting because in the verse before, it says that Hagar put the boy under the bush a bow shot away, and she lifted up her voice and she wept loudly. But this verse comes in and says that God heard the boy crying and responds to Hagar, right? Interesting. Well, Ishmael, his name is derived from the Hebrew name Yishmael, meaning God hears or God will hear. His name, who he is, literally means God will hear. God is listening and God is watching. God is hearing what is going on. God is not removed from the situation. God is listening and God is there. He is near. Even in the wilderness, he is with Hagar and Ishmael, and even in our wilderness, God is with us. Listen, God hears when we cry. Even when no one else responds, God hears every cry. Being heard by God frees us from needing validation from others, right? And when scripture says that God hears, it's not just about sound. It's about God's attention. It's about his care, and it's about a response, right? Being heard by God means you don't have to minimize what hurts in order to be received by God. And lastly, God's hearing is immediate, but the outcome may not be, right? You can call on God for financial breakthrough, for healing in your body, for reconciliation, for restoration, and he will hear you immediately. But the outcome of that situation, the outcome of what you need, it may not be immediate. You may have to wait a while, and God will respond. And that timing, the timing that it takes for him to respond, it may stretch you, and that space may feel like silence, but that's often where trust is formed. Trust him in all of your way. And that's what I'm going to take from this. I'm going to trust the timing of God, and I'm going to trust that God hears me. And listen, tell me in the comments, how are you going to trust God, and what are you going to take from this lesson? And remember, there's so much life in this word. Let's continue to find it together.